Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of May 1st through the 7th, 2023. But do know the energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the energy, message, title resonates at all, then it could be meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, in that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. And so it's a matter of balance. So there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of stuff going on this week. It is the week of Beltane, which is May Day, the 1st of May. And it's just the beginning of like the springtime. I believe it's pagan or Celtic, Beltane. Monday is the calendar date. I believe it's Friday is the lunar astro date. So anyway, getting into this, Beltane is an air element. It regards the mind, energy of creation, action, and newness, springtime. And also happening on May Day, on the 1st, is Pluto retrograde, and that lasts through October 10th. So Pluto rules the shadow and the underworld. It's a good time to look at your need for recognition, for authority and power, and then work through that. It's like shadow work, right? Then on Tuesday, the moon moves into Libra, air energy, and that's regarding diplomacy, balance, socializing, relationships, speaking up, and sharing. Then I'm going to mention this. So on the 3rd and the 4th, Wednesday and Thursday, it is Hall of Flowers. Hall of Flowers is a huge, just like one of the biggest counterculture, cannabis, trade shows in the country, and it's being held this year in Santa Rosa. And the reason I say this is, number one, I'm the Cannastrologer, and so it's like a big part of my industry, but also it's the full moon, which is also called the flower moon this year, and it's happening this week during Hall of Flowers. So I feel that that's like really significant for our industry. And I'll also talk about, there's some other things in here that's pretty cool. So then on Thursday, the moon moves into Scorpio. It's water energy, good time for finding your own personal motivation, harnessing control, power, pursuing your passions. And then on Friday, we're still in the energy of Scorpio. We're going to have the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is significant because we've been in the middle of eclipse season since 420. And it's an energetic ending and culmination point to exciting events that are about to take place. And it'll be more so for Scorpio because obviously in those placements, also Taurus, because that is what the solar eclipse kicked it off in on 420. Now, it's also a full moon in Scorpio. That's what the lunar eclipse is. And if you look back at my reading that I did at the end of the year of 2022, it's called the 13 Moons of 2023. You can, it's timestamped, so you can skip ahead. But go to the May flower moon reading. And the cards that I had pulled for that reading were Rutilated Quartz, and that's meant for manifestation. And then also Page of Swords, and that card was in regard, let's see, it was associated with catnip. Now, catnip, ironically, is like cannabis for cats, right? A different type of flower. It's actually a weed, but you could have cats. Catnip could be significant. And then also the number 21, sensitivity, came up. Somebody could be 21 years old. The 21st of the month could have some significance. 2 + 1 is 3, which talks about partnerships, new beginnings, waiting for your ships to come in, celebration, and also heartbreak. So what else? Then sensitivity, it could have to do with, I'm not thinking like emotionally sensitive. I'm actually thinking more along the terms of, I feel like, how sensitive are you, like, to spirit, like your gifts and abilities metaphysically. And also Beltane, I mean, like, this is a heightened time for those of us who practice, you know, mysticism and the esoteric arts, where our energy and our gifts and abilities are heightened. We have a heightened sense of sensitivity. So that also could be very extremely sensitive, significant. Okay, Aquarius. Then we've got the moon moving into Sagittarius on Saturday, and that's fire energy, truth and visions, long-term plans, and thinking big, like big plans. Now, also understand we're still in Mercury retrograde through the 14th of the month. There's going to be a 2-week shadow period after that, so it's just like cleaning up the remnants of anything that could have happened during this time. And then the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you as I was getting your cards ready was Leaving Trunk by Taj Mahal. So Taj Mahal is a old, almost like legendary blues band, blues group. And the first, I just wrote down like the first couple lyrics, but it was, I went upstairs to pack my leaving trunk. I ain't seen no blues. Whiskey made me sloppy drunk. I'm going back to Memphis, babe, where I'll have much better luck. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I saw, what was it? It was a card or something that had to do with addictions. That's what popped into my head. Somebody could be drinking a lot, drowning their sorrows. That's the made mention of the whiskey and sloppy drunk. So somebody may get sloppy drunk. But I feel like, you know, there's somebody that's used to packing up and leaving and just going. You know, you don't see blues. You don't see the blues because you refuse to do the shadow work. And that's what Pluto retrograde is all about, is sitting still and actually doing the shadow work within yourself. Instead of blaming it on everybody else, blaming it on, you know, the outer situations, you know, existential, you know, problems and whatnot. It's a time to look within yourself and realize that those outer issues are happen because you choose them, right? So it's taking a certain sense of responsibility. And listen, if you don't get it this time around during this Mercury retrograde, it's only going to come back harder to you the next time. That's what Mercury retrograde is all about. It's communication, transportation, and technology, but it's also about exes, past relationships, friendships coming back. Anything that you weren't able to deal with in the past, it comes back full force and will slap you straight in the face. Even harder if you let it go this time. It'll come back harder next time. So this is a good time to sit down and figure it all out, right? So whether you're going back to a place where you'll have much better luck or whatever, I just got clarification. You might have to return to something in order to sit with that energy. All right, we're going to get into this. So starting with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, we're going to pull one, and I always read bottom of the deck. Brought out pretty much all of my moon cards this time around. Light Seer's Tarot, because we need to keep it light. This Mercury retrograde energy has been heavy. Okay, Aquarius, calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Something I need to also note, like, I always cleanse the cards before I do everything, but, like, after I did Gemini's read, and just before I started yours, I felt the need, not like even idea or anything, but the need to cleanse the cards. And I don't think it was due to Gemini. I think it's due to you guys. So I don't know what's still going on, but we're about to find out. Got some heavy energy. And I will say, that's weird. They weren't in the deck correctly. I will say the signs most affected by this solar eclipse energy and the Mercury retrograde is Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, and Gemini. So if you're any of those signs or have any of those signs within your chart, Aquarius, obviously Aquarius, you could be feeling this energy super, super hard. So I feel you. I'm a Scorpio. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got the full moon in Sagittarius, which talks about seeing the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture that you need to look at. You may be totally missing it right now. And I feel like this has a lot to do with that shadow work energy that we were talking about. You got to see the bigger picture. Interesting that it's a full moon. All the cards that have been popping out are pretty much all full moon cards. And there's like new moon, quarter moon, crescent moon, all that in this deck. Full moons have been popping out because we have the full flower moon this week. So I'm not quite sure when the full moon in Sagittarius is, but we do have Sagittarius energy at the end of the week and Saturday. So that could be significant. And then top of the deck, we've got new moon in Cancer, relax. So you might want to look back to when there was a new moon in Cancer, or it could be coming up. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but that's like a dark moon. And also a great time for manifesting. Interesting, I see a full moon and a new moon, which is dark moon, full moon. So it's like a whole cycle, and that's literally what we're dealing with the solar eclipses, right? Or the eclipses. We started with the solar eclipse, we're ending with the lunar eclipse, and that's a new moon to a full moon. So there's something massive, some kind of transit or transition or event could have happened between 4/20 and now, and the 5th of this month when this goes down. So take it as it resonates, and if it does, make sure you drop a comment below in the comments. Also, while we're getting right to it, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Channel is growing. It's exciting. I'm trying to get it up to 500 in the next 2 weeks or beyond. But it's picking up. I'm really excited. I've been getting a lot of bookings. We've got, I just recently unveiled my 420 special. It's 4 cards for $20. You get 3 tarot cards and an oracle for $20. And all you have to do is email me with your question, or let me know if you want it to be like a general energy, love, finance, career, health, whatever read. And then all of my payment links are in the description below. Once I've confirmed your order through that, then you'll receive your reading within 24 hours. So, and I have been busy, y'all, doing these readings. And I will tell you, I do read bottom of the deck and anything else that comes out. So sometimes you'll get some extra bonus material there too. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Okay, so the energy going into this shuffle is the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this leaving trunk song. You feel like you're going to have better luck somewhere else. You may have tried something, it wasn't working out, but you're packing up and moving on. You might be undergoing an awakening. That's this fire and the third eye energy. But wands are all about passion. It could be passion towards a person, passion towards an endeavor or a career or a passion project. Take it as it resonates, but it also is representative of having an awakening. Like it's a passionate new beginning with source, right? Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius, please? What's 3 cards for Aquarius? Oh, that's too many. I'm not taking all of those, and since I didn't see them, they're going right back. One more, please. What's one more card? One more card. Okay, fine. I'll take 2. Oof. All right. So the first card that came out is the King of Cups. This is in the past, recent past. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Masculine energy, can still be a female. Again, energies can flip-flop, crisscross, and or reverse. And everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them. But this is somebody who's very emotional, leads with their emotions. Family guy, right? All about family and people around them. I'm feeling Cancer on this one, but take it as it resonates. This was in your past, recent past. Then there was some justice in a situation. Now, this is like balancing of the scales. This also could involve the law or investigations or something like that. But it's justice. Getting your justice from the situation. I feel like you're experiencing that right now. The scales are being balanced is what I heard. Now, justice when reversed is also karma. Some of you could be, especially since we're in retrograde, guys, Like, this card does not need to be reversed in order for Mercury retrograde to work its magic and feel like karma's coming back at you. So, also number 11 is twin flame number. 1 + 1 = 2. Twos are all about, you know, stability, but also the past and balancing things. Then these cards came out together. It's the King of Wands and the World. I feel like you may be either powering up. This could be a complete, like, I feel like this is another person. King of Wands could be Scorpio, it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, it's that Wands energy, passionate new beginning, and it could be with a fire sign. Or they could have strong fire in their chart. This is like your Don Juan, your Casanova. If it's a single male or female, it's somebody that everybody wants to be around, everybody wants to date. If it's also very sexually active, right? But if it's somebody who's taken, they're a very passionate lover, all about business, very aggressive. And there's a new cycle, a new start. It's an ending and a beginning. That's what the World card is all about. I just heard "don't tread on me." I don't know where that came from, but so I feel like there's new cycles that are starting, and it could have something to do with this justice that just came through. This could be somebody that's helping you with the justice. Okay. All right, so, and then underneath the deck, we've got 7 of Swords. Liar, thief, cheater, stealer, somebody like that. Oh. Interesting. So these are definitely two separate personalities. So with this 7 of Swords underneath the deck, you could have like this could be in regards to a situation where you found out some information. I feel like it even could be this King of Wands. And there was theft. There was something was deceived. Somebody could be getting going to jail, or getting sentenced, or something could have been found out in regards to, like, I don't know why I'm getting it, but like some kind of inheritance or something like that. And it was found out with the 7 of Swords energy. That's the underlying energy, and that's like what we're looking at here. But it's going to be a new cycle for somebody else, because we see this woman and she's like, like finally, getting what she deserves. But now the 7 of Swords energy, I hope it's not you, Aquarius. I really hope it's not. But there's definitely a thief or some kind of deceptive energy in your midst. Again, I'm looking at the new moon in Cancer. Interesting. So I said I felt like Cancer energy. It's because we've got this right here. So you could have Cancer, or you could have Cancer somewhere strong in your chart, right? Oh, that's crazy. And I was feeling like this could be Sagittarius energy, and we've got the full moon in Sag. So we have Cancer. I feel like this is Cancer and Sagittarius. So see the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be. It could be Aries, could be whatever. We're going to clarify. What else do we have? And if any of this resonates, like I said, drop a comment below. So, I feel like, somebody's packing up. Somebody's going to be getting their justice and moving on. Moving on or moving back, but in a very deceptive way. Underneath the full moon, it could be on the 5th when this happens. Clarification. Like under the light of the full moon, somebody could be escaping. Tell you what, the full moon will make you do some wild stuff. It's that crazy energy. Okay, so the energy going into the clarification is the Nine of Swords. There's somebody here who's got a ton of anxiety, sleepless nights, worried about what they've done. There could have been theft, deceit, somebody stole from someone else, or just did something bad, and they're worried that they're going to get caught. Could be, you know, between two different people. But there's a new cycle that's going to be coming in for somebody. Take it as it resonates. What do we have for the King of Cups, please, for Aquarius? Okay. Two of Pentacles. So there was a decision to be made in the past on this King of Cups, or with this King of Cups. You could be the King of Cups. You could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart. And this is just like your masculine energy, whoever I'm talking to. But this is like work-life balance, or making a decision between two different ways to bring in income or something like that, right? But usually it's like work-life balance. Trying to figure it out. What's the Justice card for Aquarius, please? What's the Justice card for Aquarius, please? Three of Pentacles. Working together. So we go from Two of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles right away. So figuring it out and then moving forward in a strategic partnership. And that brings justice, balance to the situation. So I feel like this is making, like negotiating something, making a deal with somebody. I just heard deal with the devil. So be careful about that. Could be a Capricorn, but also you could be dealing with the devil. I hope it's not this King of Wands energy. What's the King of Wands in the world? What's the King of Wands in the world for Aquarius? Yeah, somebody could be making a deal, plea deal, something like that, to stay out of jail. What's the King of Wands in the world, please? So I'm going to shuffle for one more. We've got the Four of Cups. That's not being content. The Four of Cups is that energy of having everything that you need. But it's like three cups are right there. You don't see the fourth one that's being handed to you. You're not looking at that fourth cup in front of you, where that's where all of the opportunity and all of the all of the abundance and stuff is. You're only like crying. It's like you're only looking at what you already have and you're bored with it. It's being very blase, okay? So Four of Cups energy with that King of Wands. You may not be happy with the King of Wands. Or you may not be happy with whatever the situation has come from it, right? What's the World for Aquarius? What's the World? What's the World, please? Okay. I'll take it. Two of them came out, so. Ooh. Okay. So, clarifying the World is the Two of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is talking about planting of a seed, okay? So, it's the beginning of a new project. It's planting of a seed like gardens, right? You put it in the garden. You water it every single day. You watch it grow. But you have to give it time. You have to step back and like let it run its course. Let it do its thing, right? Two of Cups is all about relationships and partnerships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic also, like a friendship or a business partnership or something like that. It's intended, like Two of Cups are all about what makes you happy, your feelings and emotions. So this, I feel like, is like a budding relationship, a budding new beginning, right? And that's the World. So that makes sense, creation of something new. However, the one thing that concerns me about this read, and when I say concern, I'm just a reader on the internet, okay? This isn't everybody's storyline. It's not gonna, you're not gonna follow it to a T. I mean, if you are, please comment below. But I feel like when you have the Seven of Swords and the Magician is a trickster in the first place. Okay, and magicians are really great with using alchemy to transform the current energy into an energy that suits them better, right? If they're a good musician, if they're a good magician, they'll transmute that energy for the greater good. But we're looking at the Seven of Swords. It's clarified the Seven of Swords. Somebody who is sneaky, deceitful, thieving, manipulative. They're only in it for themselves. Now, I hope this is not your energy. Yeah, I hope this is not your energy, but what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be dealing with somebody. If it's not you, you're dealing with somebody who has this energy within them. And I don't know if it's this King of Cups or this King of Wands, but there's justice coming into the situation. I just want to take a sneak. Yeah, somebody could be going to jail. So take it as it resonates. We're going to get more clarification with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I feel like somebody was like lying about something or trying to do something behind others' backs. Darkness card just almost flew out. So they were trying to do it in the darkness of the night. And I said earlier, like, under the moon. I'm telling you, watch yourself on the 5th. There could be some really deceptive, deceitful energy happening around that time, or it could have happened in the past. One more. What do we have for Aquarius? Somebody needs to see the bigger picture. This card also popped out during your pre-shuffle. So it's self-reflection, number 17. Something significant about the number 17 could be happening. Could be like a person, a 17-year-old. Something could be happening on the 17th of the month. Please stop. But this is a time to take a good, long, hard look in the mirror and look at yourself. How are you, facing your shadow side? Like I said, we're going into this Pluto retrograde. It's like doing shadow work. That new moon in Cancer, it's a dark moon, like dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. You need to look at the bigger picture and realize where these like flaws are. You know, yeah. Self-reflection. Okay, we're going to look at the top here. Wisdom, number 22, another divine number. So this is talking about using all of your lessons that you've learned and being able to move forward. Like the lessons become blessings. I always say that. So it's just using everything that you've experienced, even if it's like trauma and drama, right? Using that energy and using those lessons in order to move forward in life. That's what true wisdom is. It's one thing just to be smart, but are you wise? You need to see the bigger picture. Are you wise within yourself, or are you only used to like using people around you? That's this energy over here. Somebody that's really good at being deceptive, of kind of, what is that? Going under the radar or whatever, being, not being seen. But I do feel like you have a blossoming new relationship coming in, a new cycle with somebody, something, but I feel like somebody is maybe going to go away, has to go away. There's definitely some self-reflection that needs to happen here. Long story short, though, Spirit is calling for you to relax. Like, I don't know what to think of this reading. It's kind of all over the place, but please, just relax in this situation. The energy that's happening right now is like there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of people on edge about everything, and so your best advice is to meditate as much as you can, do some shadow work for sure, and relax. Try to relax about it, because in order to see the bigger picture, you have to use that. You have to self-reflect and use that as, you know, as wisdom for yourself. Okay, so please stop. I have to go. So that's what I have for you this week. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I hope it resonates. I hope this has brought you some clarity, answers, and foresight into your situation. And I already said that. You know, make sure you like, share, subscribe. 420 special. I will see you again next week. I hope you have a fantastic week. You guys take care. Peace.